Margavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arake Galadirthin, the head of Dorwinion Conquer, and welcome back to the Dorwinion campaign again. We continue on. Our plans have been set in motion. Our army to conquer Dol is being built in Saint-Anouilh, our great military capital. We've taken Varfést, which for now will retain the name Varfést, although some of those troops are going to have to head east and relieve Swinburg. Oh no. No, I haven't got anything that deals with them. 2 units of cavalry as well. What madness is this? And of course, chariots are elephants, and elephants do not get affected by stakes. So even if we had a stake-related unit we could use, it would be no good.
Waste words on you.
Oh, we can get an armourer here. Oh, and almost everything could be retrained. 8,000 it needs. Let's just double check. Yes, we can upgrade a 3rd tier, which is good because I like to have my own looking structures and towns in my own regions. Right, we are going to need to divert a force to the east. So, someone's going to have to stay behind. Let's merge what we can. We will leave behind you. 177, 177, 32, 68. You should be enough. Because we also need enough to deal with this army, so.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Hopefully this army will be able to hold off the minor forces that are coming. Especially with the shadows. I know there's only 19 of them, but they have a very long range and they do a lot of damage. Dale and Mirkwood have just gone to war. That means Mirkwood have crossed the river. Moving up north on Escaroth. I haven't ended turn, have I? So nothing's going to have happened. Oh dear, Mengetti's coming hard.
Will be thrown to the dogs.
But the one key advantage we have in cities against the forces of Run is stakes, or are stakes. Because Run's generals, of course, are all cavalry. Some of their best units are cavalry. And cavalry can only get into a city through the gate. And so by putting stakes right in front of the gate, you can effectively remove the threat of cavalry. Oh dear, that's not what you want to see, is it? Lynn here's fallen to Harad, everyone. A sad day. Sad, sad day. I've never really swept through Mordor from the west, actually. We could quite easily do it that way instead, couldn't we? When you come from the east, you have real surprise on your side. Or not necessarily surprise, but Mordor are really focused on their western front. Gondor are so close, and Gondor are powerful. I mean, whilst if you play as Mordor, you can see that because of Gondor's long, thin nature, it takes them ages to bring their full might to bear in Mordor, because they've got to march troops from the farthest fiefs to get to you. However, the AI will just see Gondor as a very powerful faction. They're a strong entity. So they will be fearful of them. So Mordor really focuses on its western front to try and deal with the problem that it foresees of Gondor. Of course, we know Gondor really isn't actually a problem. But Mordor will throw everything that way. So yes, when you attack from the east, you face almost no resistance. Whenever in the past I've attacked Mordor from around the mountains and through Nirn, I've always rocked up to Barad-dûr before I've even met any real force to contend with. They're very, very simple to deal with if you come at them from that side. So, always try and do that if you can. Always come at them from that angle. Everything's training quite nicely.
Your orders,
I don't really need you to drop in there, actually, but you can train me another unit of them.
With honor.
We head through.
Can go no further, my lord. As you wish.
Can we still train privateer? Yes, we can. Good, so we can get some more next turn. As these are going to be border towns, that's why I'm throwing units at them. Because they will be attacked. If our army against Dol Guldur doesn't succeed overwhelmingly in the initial assault, then we'll face threats afterward. Why can't I... Oh, Standing Stones, that's the one I want. They've got a Shake Stables. They've got the greatest hall level that they can get at this tier. Barracks, archery range. Fascinating. And now a Weaponsmith Guild.
Yes, my lord.
Ah, they pulled off their attack on,
I will not waste words
and
on
they
you.
merged to form a larger army, which is always a worry.
Your orders,
They
my
literally just
lord.
ran away. I'm a bit baffled. Take
Yes,
those
my
two.
lord. Your orders, my.
Yes, we shall engage. Glory. An honorable, glorious victory.
We lost
We
no
shall
men in that
engage.
second one.
We have triumphed.
See, the problem is I can't deal with that army, to be
An
honest.
honorable, glorious victory.
Swinberg does not have enough forces. I don't have enough forces anywhere
My
else.
lord.
Oh, Dale, can you please do something?
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
They haven't even taken Winterion Eor.
Approaching quietly.
Oh, yes, I get it, friend. You're approaching quietly. Jesus. I really need Dale to step it up. I need that army to sod off back to Austin Dorwinion and try and do something over there where it can actually be dealt with. Because Swinberg, obviously now I've weakened even further, but I need Varfést to have defence because it will be attacked.
Yes, my lord.
Well, Vidigild,
Your orders, my lord.
go and build towers to
With honor.
give us some
We
sight
shall
range.
continue.
Yes, my
And
lord.
also return to Swinberg, it's in more
Yes.
immediate danger.
Making camp here.
We won't be able to train anything in Varfést for a long time, but the forces that we can get from West Forth Winter we will use. And also Othelbed, build us an army there. And we'll send someone up to meet you.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, our faction heirs in the south. I think that's all we can do. End the turn again. A slow moving attack on Dol Guldur. I've never really fought Dol Guldur. Well, I've fought them in the earlier stages as Lothlorien, but it's very easy to beat Dol Guldur almost immediately if you play as Lothlorien, because you can gather a very strong army, bankrupt yourself, but gather a really strong army and attack them immediately. And if they lose Dol Guldur, they're basically out of the game. It might not actually finish them off, but unfortunately the rest of the regions that they get in the turn 1 auto expansion are all very, very poor. They're very, very underdeveloped, and Dol Guldur suffer immensely.
Yes, my lord.
With honor. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Build us a tower while you
Yes.
walk through.
Your orders, my lord.
With
Tower
honor.
on that spur just
This
there.
tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Oh, we want a lot of towers
This
in case
tower
anything
will
goes
keep
rebel.
vigil over the lands.
But we
We
will
can go
be
no
attacked.
further, my lord.
Coruscant and Eastful Winter have both built archery ranges.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
They're doing alright. See, this is a concern now. Run may not be bothering us, but they seem to be doing okay.
Yes, my lord.
As you command. An honorable, glorious victory.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
They seem to be doing okay on that eastern side, so Ruba, Elgar, Ruba, and Winterion Eor are all quite strong. And even with just those 3 provinces, they can still be an annoyance. They can still be a threat. That's what we are trying to stop. Oh, we're getting Northmen there, though. All the time that we're there, the stronger it becomes for us.
Yes, my lord.
Again, that's really all we can do. As our forces train from Othelbed and and everywhere else. We're still making quite a bit of money, which is good. Carverad is ready. Roads, please, Carverad. Oh, of course, Carverad was building roads, and I stopped it, didn't I? Well, a weaponsmith guild is more important than roads in a middle province. Also, if
Your orders.
we want the roads there, obviously, because it's a direct route from our very developed heartland to what will be our western border. But so you want to be able to ship troops out quickly, and you can do that on stone paths better than you can on the dirt tracks of Dorwinion. I know that many of you fear that my Anduin campaign has already gone tits up, that it can't be resurrected, it can't be saved, that I'm already out. And I say to thee, naysayers, have faith. For the strength of the Bjornings is great, and we will succeed where others have failed in our stead. I have no doubt that I'll be able to at least survive, form an army, and strike out from strength. We might have to retreat to the north, and even if that is the
Yes,
case,
my lord.
then so be it.
Yes.
We shan't be
shall
defeated.
Continue tomorrow.
Oh, we got dirt paths in Nerthur. Splendid. Our army moves.
Your orders, my lord.
Hiding from the enemy. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. With honor.
Nykun is coming back. Nykun. He's not bothered with Eastful Winter though, which is good. Oh, I don't really make enough money to get you two or something. Ah, Mengetu's returning. But he doesn't want to attack us because he really needs overwhelming strength to take Dorwinion. Although we will not get a garrison there. Do keep that in mind. We will not get a garrison in any of these regions. Possibly Varfést when we turn it into a castle. I'm not sure that counts as a Easterling homeland region. And Othelbed, we already get one in Othelbed, don't we? And Westforth, Winter, and Carverad will get one once it's upgraded, if we don't already. Because they are not enemy heartlands.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, again, all we can do is end turn as we move closer. If you haven't seen it, or if I haven't said it already, do check out Total War Center a few pages back from what is currently the last page. I should put a picture. I should put the picture up on ModDB really, and then people will see it. Oh, Mordor are here already. Hummingbird has created a Lake Town Pikeman or Lake Town Guard unit based on the armor from the Hobbit movies that you've all asked for so long. They will be probably an Esgaroth and a Dale AOR unit, but the look that they've got will probably be used as a third visual upgrade for many of Dale's mainstream units.
Your orders, my
undecided on that at the moment.
Yes.
Hummingbird is still doing a few little tweaks and things for his own perfectionist nature.
Yes, my lord.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Right, as we expected.
Yes. We can go no further, my lord.
Mordor are
This
on their
tower
way.
will keep vigil over the lands.
And if we do take this region, which I'm hoping we do, the Scorched Plains, which runs all the way down to here, then our only border in Varfést will be with Mordor, and that will be all. Oh, where have Run gone? Never bodes well when Run just disappear en masse like that. Never. Never, ever, ever. Right, that will soon be able to train our own units. I could really do with some Thorn. Oh, we get Dorwinion men-at-arms out of there. Yes, please. We still make about 3,000, but obviously it's going on other structures. But wherever it is always going on something that is positive. So we continue to allow it to happen.
Yes.
Alright, Vidigild, then return to Varfést.
We
You'll
shall
beat him
continue.
back.
I'm gonna stick you.
Captain the Mouth of Sauron.
Blade.
That, unfortunately, is a side effect, and the only way that you can have generals with unique names is to add their name to the naming list. There's no way to give a unique name. It has to be in the list of names, and unfortunately the game uses a random name generator to select names for new generals. So you'll always find Captain Saruman's and Captain Sauron's and Captain Mouth of Sauron and Captain Elrond, things like that. It doesn't normally happen. Well, it's an awful lot. I've never really seen it happen with generals, but that's just probably because generals are a lot rarer.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, Varfést is now ready to be our border region. We got the Elverin Academy. Avari Elder Academy. Which gives us experience bonus for archers, cavalry, morale bonus to troops trained there. We get 6 recruitment slots in Karasant now, in Santanwi, sorry. And if we have to retrain any units here, they are 40% cheaper. Now, Carverad has got a huge defense, which it doesn't really need. So we'll send them south.
Will, my lord. Yes.
Didn't think of that. Carverad doesn't really need a defense because this army is going to be in this
My
region.
lord.
Dorthalu. Hello, Muslur. We meet for the first
Your
time.
orders, my lord.
To battle.
Straight
We
in.
shall prevail.
No messing. What have they got? Nothing. Pitiful. Although I'm pretty sure Mirkwood Hunters... Oh, we need to add that to the description. I need to add that to the description.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle!
I'm fairly certain that Mirkwood Hunters, aside from Snagger Archers, are the only 2 units with the poison arrow effect that we added. So we may well see that for the first time in battle against us in a campaign.
Units, await my orders.
Welcome to Dorthaloo. Oh, that RTS camera has worked. No! Or is that, does at the start of the game it doesn't let you out of your sight range actually? No, ignore me, I'm lying. Although no, I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know. I don't faff around with the options very much. All right, we don't want to use everything in this engagement, so we will try and shoot them out with archers, and then we'll send in those privateer units. So we use our far superior archers, complemented with our slightly less superior archers behind, and if they do decide to break out, we'll pop crossbowmen on the sides. Don't run away. And then, as I say, privateer units can run up through the middle. Should need be. And we've also got the paladins, which we can use to flank on this side. I won't bother using anyone else. Oh, can you not fire already? Oh, how terrible is that? Oh, no. That camera totally has turned on. Ugh. See, look at this. What nonsense is this? I'm hitting an invisible wall. I just can't move any further forward. Now I have no idea what they're doing. Foolish. Right, we'll speed it up a bit because they've got a unit coming out to meet our bodyguard. Oh no, they're just walking to the edge. Okay. We'll meet that challenge. Get a jog on. You're still not in range. Oh. Get another jog on. It doesn't matter if you're tired, you only fire bows. Alright, we're away. They should slaughter so many. So many. Unfortunately, we can't see the damage that they will do because we've got that camera turned on. I wonder if I turn it off in this game if it will have an effect. Ah, yes. Splendid. Alright, that has forced a reaction. An interesting one whereby they've left their general's bodyguard to run around here on his own. So we'll catch him. Crossbowmen are firing as well now. Oh, the bodyguard is a... Oh, the crossbowmen shot the bodyguard. No, 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 no.
If we continue like this, we will smash the
Charge out, see what happens. Come on, turn around and run. Yes. Privateer Axeman. Killed by our own men. At least they got shields on their backs. Point blank, crossbows to the face.
They have lost half their men. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Well, this has gone exceedingly well, hasn't it? Let's be honest. The only thing that has not yet come out to face us are their archers for some reason. So we'll get... They've still got a lot of arrows to fire. The general will soon die. He's only got 6 men left. 5 men, 3 men. Probably only 1 man left now. And the privateers have done their job. Right, so we call in the elves. Privateers pull out. You guys do the same. Go over there.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Who are else firing at the moment? Oh, no one. That was an absolute slaughter. Right, elves, move up. Archers, also move up. And crossbowmen, crossbows, move up to there for the moment. Don't think you'll do too much though. But just gotta make sure we don't get in range of the enemy. Just need to bring them down. Fascinating, isn't it? They're just going to stand here until we run out of arrows. And I'm not going to send men in. I'm not going to risk the risk losing men for no reason. However, they have not begun firing, so they're not in range. Speed it up again. They're getting some shots off now as well. Oh, don't tell me the elves are focusing on those final 2 over there. Oh, it doesn't matter, he's dead now. There is only 1 unit left. I apologise for the somewhat dull nature of watching our archers at ×6 speed, just obliterate some Dol Guldur units. But I'm not just going to throw away men just for entertainment value. And
This is a clear victory.
Solid victory, men. How many did we lose? 1%. 1%. 12 men, and they almost came almost solely from the privateers. In fact, I think only from the privateers. Casualties sustained, privateer axemen. Oh, the High Paladins lost some as well, of course. But they'll heal back. Avari Shadows, 233... Oh, no. The other Avari Shadows. But overall, the Avari Shadows killed over... What was that, getting on for 1,000? But just between themselves? Very, very good unit, those Shadows. Some would say overpowered. But it gives the AI something strong. We've taken Dorthalu.
Glory, honor, victory! A most noble conquest.
Oh, he's already built mines for us. Thank you very much, Orc friends. Alright, now it will all kick up a gear in the next episode. So I will end this one here, as it's getting on for the same...
Orders.
A good point to stop. It'll be very interesting now to see what happens in the future. What Dol Guldur will now do, whether Run will return on this sort of bottleneck blockade we've got going around them here, and if Dale will ever actually bother to pull their weight. Although Dale are now being attacked by Dol Guldur, so that's probably affecting their decision. I'll tell you what, let's have a little look about. Let's end it with a nice little look about. Oh wow, yeah, Dale are throwing everything they've got at Dol Guldur. Stupid fools! I need you on this front, you idiots. Or at least sell Skarn and Myriron back to the dwarves so that the dwarves can do something, because they're currently bottled in. They're really hemmed in. Why don't they attack the Misty Mountains, who are doing very, very well by the looks of it? They've taken Kamath Bryn. They're up at Fenestrionen. They've got Ananenelrod, as they always do. Fenberg's fallen, but Mythelberg hasn't, which is an interesting twist. Dol Guldur are doing very well. They've even taken Emu Nufuin. Oh, and there's Kamul. Maybe he's got another trait that's allowed him to move further still. Because it would have taken him ages to get from there up to there, moving one tile a turn. Goodness gracious! What on earth? Have we toggled Fog of War before and seen this before? Because if we haven't, this is incredible. Umbar are actually in the game. Oh, Harad, for some reason, have lost Ammonite. That's gone rebel. The Easterlings own Edoras. Oh, I think I already knew that. But Isengard are doing terribly. Absolutely abysmally. Enid Wythe have completely beaten them to submission. Dunland are doing alright. Are Dunland and Enid Wythe at war? Enid Wythe. Yes, they are. But Enid Wythe aren't at war with Isengard. So they must have just beaten Isengard to all of these points. And then... No, because Isengard get that in turn 1. They must have been at war at some point. So Isengard aren't doing well. But Rohan aren't doing well either because Mordor are doing well. Which is a twist. Drakan has fallen to Dol Guldur, but Lothlorien have Rochberg. This is a very interesting game map. Everything up here is normal though. Angmar throwing everything they've got at Northern Dunedain, who are surviving. Bree are not doing as well as they normally do. Dunland and Enid Wythe holding them in check. And Ered Luin are also not really doing anything against Angmar. So the war against Dol Guldur is going to be interesting, but Mordor are far stronger than normal, but not against Gondor, instead against Rohan. I need to ride in and aid them. I can't get my head over this. Umbar attacking Enid Wythe, do we know? No, they're not. They've taken these regions and then made peace with them. They're at war with Gondor, Dol Amroth, and Rohan, and that's it. That's fascinating. That is absolutely fascinating. I'm really pleased at that, to be honest. I mean, I know Gondor, it means Gondor are almost definitely going to fall unless we can deal with Mordor. But still, that's so interesting. Dol Amroth have 3 provinces. They're not doing very well at all. Rohan don't seem to me to be beaten, though, because Isengard have only got those 3 regions. Bregna, Skinyard, Foldberg, and Isengard. But if Rohan can hold Dunlastir and the Hornburg, I think they'll be alright. Edoras, of course, will never get reinforcements, so if Rohan continue to whittle that down, they'd take it. And with me now arriving on Mordor's border, that will start making them think. They'll start making some different tactical decisions now. Although using this Toggle Fog of War to have a cheat, we can clearly see that Dol Guldur did not expect me to attack. Every province that borders Dorthalu, or borders me, has nothing in. I'll just tied up with Dale. Dor Lingvar, you can barely even see they've got units. Same with Ber Southis. Dor Norhak has nothing. Unless Dol Guldur shift focus really quickly, we are going to completely sweep the legs out from under them. And the strength of our surprise attack will be so great. But of course, the Easterlings are not yet defeated. Oh, and Mordor are coming from the other way. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's good to see. The Easterlings still exist. Although Rubar's not got anything, Elgar's very low. So Wintirian Eor and the Mengetu army is really all they've got. I mean, Enmahath and Mataram could join together to form some form of army. But we probably will lose some of these border regions in our time. But that is for a different episode. So for now, thank you very much for watching again, if indeed you have. I am thoroughly indebted and grateful to you all. The next 2 episodes will be for the Anduin, the survival of the Anduin, as it were. And then after that, Umbar, and then back to Northern Dunedain. So stay tuned indeed for those. Whilst I don't promise when I do videos, I do at least let you know which ones will come next. But life is very up and down and hectic, and time is something that eludes us all. So for now, thank you for watching. I'm Arake Agaladirthin, head of Divide and Conquer. As usual, put comments down if you have any questions or you have any qualms or queries. Feel free to use Total War Center, but try and steer clear of ModDB. And if you're having any issues with installing it, please just follow the instructions to the letter. Absolutely to the letter. The most key things are to run the installers as administrator and to disable UAC. Those 2 minor things make all massive difference. But of course, installing it to the right place is also very key. And I'll see what I can try and do for version 1 to try and change the installer, because many people keep reporting that they've installed it completely properly, but Third Age Total War still starts instead of DAC. And unfortunately, that just means you've installed it to the wrong place. So I might have to try and find a way to make the installer easier, even though it... No, I won't say that. So for now, thank you very much for watching America Galadirthan, and until we speak again, dear friends, Navar and Den Pedimad Melanin, and farewell.